Hello. Welcome back, everyone.
Hi there. We are so happy you are here with us today.
My name is David.
And my name is Alice. And together, we help you learn English slowly, clearly, and in a fun way.
That's right. And if you're new here, welcome to our Easy English Classroom channel. This is the perfect place to practice your English listening every single day.
Yes, you can listen while you are cooking, while you are driving, while you are relaxing. We speak slowly and clearly just for you.
And today, oh, Alice, I am so excited about today's topic.
Me too, David. Me too. Today, we are talking about Japan.
Japan, yes. Last time, Alice told us about her trip to Brazil, and that episode was so popular.
So many of you loved the Brazil episode. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments.
And today, Alice is back with another travel story, this time, Japan.
Yes, and just like Brazil, Japan surprised me completely. I never expected so many things.
I never expected. Everyone, do you remember this phrase from our Brazil episode?
Yes, I never expected. We use this when something surprises us, when something is different from what we thought.
Exactly. And today, we will use this phrase many, many times again, because Japan is full of surprises.
It really is.
But first, if you enjoy our videos, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us make more free English lessons for you.
Hit that subscribe button right now. It takes only 2 seconds, and you will never miss a new episode.
Okay. Alice, when did you go to Japan?
I went to Japan 2 years ago. I was there for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. That is a good amount of time.
Yes, 3 weeks feels long, but honestly, Japan is so big and so interesting, 3 weeks was not enough.
Wow. Where did you go?
I visited 3 cities. First, Tokyo, then Kyoto, and then Osaka.
3 famous Japanese cities. Let's say them slowly together. Ready?
Tokyo,
Tokyo,
Kyoto,
Kyoto,
Osaka.
Osaka. Beautiful. Now, Alice, before you went to Japan, what did you think? What did you expect?
Okay, so before I went, I thought Japan is a very modern country, very technological, very futuristic, like robots everywhere, flying cars, everything super high tech.
Flying cars, Alice.
I know, I know. I watched too many movies. But honestly, David, Japan surprised me in a completely different way. It was not just about technology, it was so much more than that.
I love that. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Tell us everything. Let's start, Alice.
Okay, so I arrived at Tokyo Airport. The airport is called Narita. Narita. Let's say it.
Narita.
Narita Airport. And the first thing I noticed, the airport was incredibly clean, like spotlessly clean. Not a single piece of rubbish on the floor. Not one.
Really? Airports are usually so busy and messy.
I know, that is what I expected. But Narita Airport was cleaner than most restaurants I have been to.
Cleaner than a restaurant. That is very clean.
And it was not just the airport, David. The whole of Japan, everywhere I went, was incredibly clean. The streets, the trains, the public toilets.
Wait, the public toilets?
Oh, David, the toilets in Japan deserve their own episode.
The toilets deserve their own episode. What? Tell us.
Okay, so in Japan, the public toilets are amazing. They are so advanced. They have heated seats, they play music, they have buttons for everything.
Heated seats? Music?
Yes, the first time I used a Japanese toilet, I pressed the wrong button and water sprayed everywhere.
Oh no, Alice. Water everywhere.
I screamed, a little scream. And then I pressed another button and music started playing.
Music? What music?
It was like gentle nature sounds, like a little stream of water. Very calming.
This is the funniest thing I have heard today. So Japan surprised you first with the toilets.
I never expected the toilets to be so advanced. Honestly, Japan's toilets are better than my apartment.
Everyone, I never expected the toilets to be so advanced. What a sentence for Japan. Okay, let's practice. Everyone say, I never expected.
I never expected the toilets to be so advanced.
Perfect. Okay, after the toilet adventure, what happened next?
So, after I got out of the airport, I needed to take a train to my hotel in Tokyo. And David, the trains in Japan are something else.
Famous. The Japanese trains are world famous.
Yes, and when I say world famous, I mean it. The Shinkansen, that is the bullet train, travels at over 300 kilometers per hour.
300 kilometers per hour. That is so fast.
It is incredibly fast. When I took the Shinkansen for the first time, I looked out the window and everything outside was just a blur. Trees, buildings, mountains, all just blurring past.
Wow. Like being in an aeroplane, but on the ground.
Exactly. But you know what surprised me most about the trains? Not the speed.
Not the speed. Then what?
The punctuality. Do you know this word? Punctuality means being on time, always on time.
Punctuality. Punctual means on time. If you are punctual, you are always on time.
In Japan, the trains are always on time, always. If the train is supposed to arrive at 9:42, it arrives at 9:42, not 9:43, not 9:41, exactly 9:42.
That is incredible. In many countries, trains are late all the time.
I know. Back home, when the train is only 10 minutes late, we think that's normal.
That is very true.
But in Japan, if a train is even 1 minute late, the train company officially apologizes. They make an announcement. They give out apology letters to passengers.
An apology letter for being 1 minute late?
1 minute. I never expected trains to be that punctual. I never expected a country to take time that seriously.
I never expected trains to be so punctual. Everyone, repeat slowly. I never expected trains to be so punctual.
And another thing about the trains, they're completely silent inside. People don't talk on their phones, they don't play music out loud. Everyone is very quiet and respectful.
That's interesting. In many countries, trains are very noisy.
Very noisy. But in Japan, even if the train is completely packed with hundreds of people, it's almost silent. I was whispering to my friend, and people were looking at me.
You were too loud even whispering.
I felt so embarrassed. But again, the Japanese people were very polite. Nobody said anything rude. They just quietly looked at me.
A quiet, polite look.
The most polite look I have ever received.
Okay, Alice, now the part everyone has been waiting for, the food. Tell us about Japanese food.
Oh, David, Japanese food. Where do I even begin?
From the beginning.
Okay, so before I went to Japan, I thought I knew Japanese food. Sushi, ramen, that's it. That's all I knew.
Most people think the same.
But David, Japanese food is so much more than sushi and ramen. Every single day in Japan, I ate something completely new, something I had never tried before.
Like what? Give us some examples.
Okay, first let me talk about ramen, because I thought I knew ramen. I have eaten ramen noodle soup from a packet at home.
The packet noodles?
Yes, the instant noodles from a packet. I thought, I know ramen. But David, real Japanese ramen and instant packet ramen are not even the same food. They are completely different.
That is so true.
Real Japanese ramen has a rich, deep broth, that means soup base, that has been cooking for sometimes 12 or even 24 hours. The noodles are fresh, there are beautiful toppings, soft boiled egg, pork, seaweed, spring onions. Ugh, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Me too. My mouth is watering. That means when you think about delicious food and your mouth produces saliva,
My mouth is watering.
My mouth is watering. Yes, good expression. I had the best bowl of ramen of my entire life in a tiny little restaurant in Tokyo. A restaurant so small, it only had 8 seats.
Only 8 seats. Very small.
And there was a line outside, people waiting in the rain to eat there. I waited 40 minutes in the rain for that ramen.
40 minutes in the rain. Was it worth it?
David, it was worth every single second, every single raindrop. It was the most delicious thing I have ever eaten in my life. I am not exaggerating.
Wow. What else did you eat?
Okay, I have to talk about convenience store food. In Japan, they have convenience stores called konbini. Kon, bi, ni. These are small shops that are open 24 hours a day.
Like a small supermarket.
Yes, but the food inside? David, the food inside is incredible. In other countries, convenience store food is sandwiches wrapped in plastic, maybe a banana, not very exciting.
Not very exciting, yes.
But in Japan, the konbini food is like restaurant quality. Fresh sushi, warm rice balls called onigiri, onigiri, hot noodles, beautiful desserts, everything fresh, everything delicious, and very cheap.
Onigiri, rice balls. I love onigiri.
They are triangles of rice with filling inside, like tuna, salmon, pickled plum, and they're wrapped in crispy seaweed. I ate at least 2 every single day.
At least 2 a day.
They were my favorite snack. I never expected convenience store food to be so good. I never expected to prefer a convenience store to a restaurant.
Oh, that is the Japan effect. I never expected convenience store food to be so good. Everyone, say it. I never expected convenience store food to be so good.
Now, there is another thing about Japanese culture that really surprised me, and this surprised me in a very deep way.
What is it?
Honesty. The honesty of Japanese people. Let me give you an example. One day in Tokyo, I was on a very crowded train, and I didn't realize my wallet fell out of my bag. My wallet, with all my money and my cards.
Oh no, that is terrible.
I did not notice at the time. I got off the train, I walked around for maybe 1 hour, then I reached into my bag for my wallet, and it was gone.
Your heart must have dropped.
I panicked completely. I ran back to the station. My Japanese was not good. I went to the information desk and I was trying to explain with my hands, wallet, gone, train.
Using your hands to communicate.
The station worker understood me. He picked up the phone, he made one call, and then, David, he came back to me holding my wallet.
Someone had found my wallet on the train with all the money still inside, all the cards still inside, everything exactly as it was, and they had handed it in to the station. That is incredible.
I started crying, David, right there at the information desk. I started crying. The station worker looked very confused.
He was probably thinking, why is she crying? Of course someone returned it.
Exactly. In Japan, this is completely normal. This is just what people do. You find something that's not yours, you return it. Simple. But for me, coming from a different country, this was extraordinary. I never expected this level of honesty.
I never expected this level of honesty. That's a beautiful sentence. Everyone, I never expected this level of honesty.
Japan taught me something very important that day. Honesty and integrity, these are cultural values. They can be taught, they can be learned, and Japan does it so well.
That's a wonderful lesson. Not just an English lesson, a life lesson.
Okay, let's talk about Kyoto. Kyoto is very different from Tokyo, right?
Completely different. Tokyo is modern, busy, fast. Kyoto is ancient, peaceful, beautiful. Kyoto was the old capital of Japan for over 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Yes, and in Kyoto, you feel history everywhere. Old wooden temples, traditional tea houses, gardens so beautiful they look like paintings.
And Kyoto is famous for cherry blossoms, right?
Sakura. Sakura. Yes, cherry blossoms. I was lucky. I visited Japan in spring, and the cherry blossoms were blooming. And David, I was not prepared for how beautiful it was.
Tell us.
Imagine you are walking down a path, and on both sides of the path, there are cherry blossom trees, hundreds of them, and the flowers are soft pink. And when the wind blows, the petals fall slowly, like pink snow falling all around you.
Oh, that sounds magical.
It is magical. I stood under a cherry blossom tree and I just stood there for maybe 10 minutes, just watching the petals fall. I forgot where I was. I forgot everything.
That sounds like a dream.
It felt like a dream. I took so many photographs. Too many.
Was there anything else in Kyoto that surprised you?
Yes, the deer. In a place near Kyoto called Nara, there are hundreds of wild deer, and the deer walk freely through the town, on the streets, in the parks, everywhere.
Wild deer walking on the streets? Like the monkeys in Rio?
Exactly, just like the monkeys. And in Nara, you can feed the deer. They sell special deer crackers called shika senbai. Shika senbai. And the deer know about these crackers.
The deer know.
They see you holding the crackers and they come running. And they bow. David, they literally bow their heads to ask for food.
The deer bow?
The deer bow, just like Japanese people bow as a greeting. The deer learned to bow from the humans.
That is the most Japanese thing I have ever heard. Even the deer are polite.
Even the deer are polite. I never expected to be bowed to by a deer.
I never expected to say that sentence either. Okay, last city, Osaka. Tell us about Osaka.
Osaka. Oh, I loved Osaka. Osaka has a different energy from Tokyo and Kyoto. Osaka people are very loud, very funny, very warm. They love to eat, they love to laugh.
Osaka is famous for food too, right?
Osaka is called the kitchen of Japan. Every Japanese person I met said, if you want the best food in Japan, go to Osaka.
The kitchen of Japan. What did you eat?
Okay, 2 foods you must try in Osaka. Number 1, takoyaki. Takoyaki. These are small round balls made from batter with octopus inside, covered in special sauce and dried fish flakes.
Octopus balls. That sounds very unique.
They look like small round dumplings. You eat them hot, straight from the pan. The outside is crispy, the inside is soft and full of flavor. I ate 12 in one sitting.
12.
12. No regrets. And number 2, okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki. This is a Japanese savory pancake. It has cabbage, egg, meat or seafood all mixed together and fried on a hot plate, then topped with sauces and more dried fish flakes.
A savory pancake. That sounds amazing.
In some Osaka restaurants, you cook it yourself on a hot plate built into your table. The waiter brings you all the ingredients and you mix and cook it yourself.
You cook your own dinner. That is such a fun idea.
I burned mine a little the first time, but the second try was perfect.
Practice makes perfect, even with pancakes. Okay, everyone, time to review. Let's go over all our key phrases from today. Ready?
Ready.
Our main phrase, we used it many times today. What is it?
I never expected. For example, I never expected the trains to be so punctual.
Good. Everyone, I never expected. Repeat after us.
Second phrase, when delicious food makes your mouth feel wet inside. What is it?
My mouth is watering. When you think about delicious food, my mouth is watering.
Third phrase, when someone helps you feel better and more confident. From our Brazil episode too.
They lift you up. When someone is kind and encouraging, they lift you up.
And our new expression from today?
Practice makes perfect. When you try something, make mistakes, but keep trying. Practice makes perfect.
I burned my pancake, but practice makes perfect.
Perfect example.
And one bonus phrase, something we say when food is absolutely delicious.
It was worth every second. When something is difficult, but the result is amazing, it was worth every second.
I waited 40 minutes in the rain for ramen. It was worth every second.
Beautiful. Everyone, let's say all 5 phrases together one more time, slowly.
I never expected.
My mouth is watering.
They lift you up.
Practice makes perfect.
It was worth every second.
Excellent. Write these down, everyone. Use them this week. Okay, everyone, we are reaching the end of today's episode. Alice, final question. If someone wants to visit Japan, what is your #1 advice?
My #1 advice, go with an open heart and 0 expectations. Because whatever you expect Japan to be, Japan will be something completely different and something completely better.
Go with 0 expectations. I love that.
And learn a few Japanese words before you go, even just arigato, thank you, sumimasen, excuse me. Japanese people absolutely love it when foreigners try to speak their language. Even one word, their whole face lights up.
Their face lights up. That means they become very happy and bright. Their face lights up.
Beautiful expression. Their face lights up. Yes, try to speak the local language and people's faces will light up everywhere you go.
That is wonderful advice. And not just for Japan, for any country in the world.
Exactly. Always try, even if you make mistakes. Practice makes perfect, remember?
Practice makes perfect. Okay, everyone, we have our comment question for today.
Yes, here it is. Have you ever visited Japan? Or is Japan on your travel wish list? Tell us in the comments.
And can you use our phrase today? Write, I never expected, and tell us something that surprised you about any country.
We love reading your answers. Every single comment makes us smile.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow.
And if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe right now. New Slow English episodes every week, just for you.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. You are working so hard on your English, and we are so proud of you.
Keep going. Every day you listen, you get better. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference.
This is David.
And this is Alice.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
And remember, even the deer in Japan are polite.
Goodbye, everyone.